You should boulder for your sport climbing training because it gives you power and strength. Yeah, sure. But there's actually a few other benefits that bouldering gives you, which I didn't really realize until I spent basically the last 2 years just bouldering. Also a sweet boulder today. There's actually 2 boulders that I want to get done here today. There's this one that comes up and out, and then kind of a more direct one starting down here and coming up. I don't know the grades of them. I don't know if either of them have even been done. One of the big things I love about bouldering is that you can just show up and just start climbing, and I don't really get the sense of that when I go sport climbing. For whatever reason, I just don't feel like I get that opportunity with sport climbing. But with bouldering, I've done it so much where you just come down, chalk stuff up, have a look and go, oh sweet, let's go climbing. Oh, a little top out there. Probably in that 12, 13 range. Oh, I'd say even just this little section here is probably like V8-ish, just come into there, maybe 9, come into here, bust out through that. And the meat of the business is coming out to this and tagging into this edge. Ooh. Oh. Quite tensiony. Oh. Get the fan blowing. That's a hard move. I feel like if I keep my foot low, hitting this is a possibility, but then the release will be super hard. It's so stretched. Tension in that. One of the biggest wins for me with bouldering is the amount of times that you get to pull on with a performance mindset. When I go to the cliff and have a relatively big day, I might pull on and do 2 warm-ups and then have 2 or 3 decent goes at red pointing a project or something like that. But when you go bouldering, that is a much bigger day. You pull on with all of the nerves and excitement to try and flash something or to red point the project or whatever it is. You've got to go through all of those feelings of nervousness and pulling off the ground and going, sweet, this is what I'm actually gonna do. And then you stick the crux hold for the second time that day and try and calm everything down and hold it together to keep on going to the top. But when you're sport climbing, that happens once in the day, twice perhaps. And I really can't overemphasize how important that has been to me having what has been quite a good year for my sport climbing this year. And I really do think that that's come down to just desensitizing myself essentially to all of the nerves and everything that you get when you pull onto your project bouldering. Oh, damn. So there's potential for a like proper low start to this, but I think the easiest way will require a knee pad, which I'm not generally a fan of stuffing things up with a knee bar, because you would just start here and go out, but you could cross over, which would be the better option for sure. But I just don't want to have to deal with knee bars. Oh, oh man. Oh. What's in your lunchbox, Tom? Yogurt and muesli and a spoon. Muesli bar. Clif Bar blocks, good like sugar hit when you need a bit of go-go juice. Up and go because protein at the end of the day, and ice brick to keep stuff cold. Oh, damn! Good to have stuck that. Bugger! Let's practice this move again. Keep falling off it. The second big benefit for me has been spending so much time trying to decipher sequences on boulders. For whatever reason, they tend to be more complex, or there's more subtleties or something. Maybe it's because the general difficulty is a bit higher, it's kind of concentrated, and so you need to just concentrate that little bit more in deciphering it. I really feel like my route finding IQ has just increased a lot, and I've been able to bring that into my sport climbing with the on-sighting that I've been doing recently, but also deciphering sequences for a first ascent, or even just spending less goes trying to work out a sequence so I can try and do a hard red point in a day. And it's not all about high performance, but the quicker I can work something out, the quicker I can climb it, means that I've got fresher muscles and skin to go and do another bit of climbing. And the quicker I can get through stuff, the more I can do. That might be enough of a rest now. Pull on for another go. Hell yeah! Rad. Ah, brilliant. Ow. Oh.